My name is Nathaniel Hyjinx Klein. I play duelist for Harrisburg University, and I'm a freshman.
For example, being dash across.
Don't get a big button right in the back of your sight, Hyjinx with this operator.
I started playing CSGO at about 9 years old on my crappy laptop. I played ESEA League for about 6 years, and I was a intermediate entry, 80 ADR, kind of just run it down puggy player. But as the years went on, I found out about competing and, meeting all these new players and teammates. And as the years went on, I had more and more competitive experience. I started going to LANs once I got older, and now I'm here. I swapped to Valorant when beta dropped in about 2020. Around the time I had a surgery though, so my competing got halted for a little bit and it made it harder for me to get over that hump. But once I did, I met so many new players. It really got my name out there. Once I was able to go to these LANs and show people who I really was and what I can bring to the table on a team. Duelist is the role that you have to really set aside your ego. You have to show everyone that you are different in the sense that you can be more vocal than all the other duelists. You can say what you need, what util you need thrown at the start of round. You can make that plan. You can be that extra firing power to the squad. Most of the time you'll see, some really good flex players like, Zekin or Trent, they'll be doing that role where they can play everything. For somebody like me, I have always just been the entry. I like to run it down, get the info, get the first bloods, tell my team what's going on, be that extra firing power. My coaches always taught me to have a 60-40 confidence to thinking ratio. So you always would have to play with more confidence. You always have to swing more things. You have to play like you are better. And it works. You tell yourself you're better, you swing an angle, you get two. It's the mindset going into it and knowing that at the end of the day, you're there for your teammates and to do your role, but also trusting your teammates to trade you in those situations where you need, you're swinging out, you get three, you die, your teammates get next round, it's a very interesting way to think about the game. I trialed for a couple collegiate rosters. I put a tweet out saying I wanted to switch to collegiate from playing in the tier 2 scene. Previously, I did it for about 3 years. I didn't really get anywhere with it. I came to collegiate to show everyone that I'm different. I want to make an impact, not only for myself as a role, but to show everyone that I'm not the player that everyone thought I was. I'm here to show everyone that it's really just a mindset and telling yourself you can get anywhere you need to be. It's just about that Mamba mentality and knowing you're better. Some personal goals, I want to turn this roster into a competitive tier 2 roster. I want to play every tournament that there is. I want to show everyone that at the end of the day, just because we're collegiate, it doesn't mean that we can't destroy whoever's in front of us on the other, side of the map. Starting out, our first couple of weeks of practicing, we have a really fun team dynamic. I have a lot of fun with all the guys. I like all of them, as well as having Ian as a coach who, as you know, he has way more experience than I do. It puts us in a situation where all these players they can learn from these people. We can expand our skill set and become better than, whatever team we need to. I want to beat all these teams in NACE and just make Red Bull Campus, be the next victors of that. Considering COVID put us in a situation where I was kind of set back a little bit for a couple of years in terms of my GPA, but it feels good knowing that a school actually cares to put forward the education first and esports next, but the esports level is still at that, peak. We still want the highest level of players. We want that competitive integrity, which is what I look for personally in a team. He made Viper meta, he turned the game around. A lot of people thought these characters couldn't be played a certain way. There's a meta to the game. There isn't. You can make your own meta. And Ian is the perfect example of that. He's going to teach us how to do that. Twitter.com/HyjinxVal. Give me a follow. And yeah, that's it. Can I get sturdy for the camera? I'm good.